Stop waiting, stop hoping, stop sitting there praying for a lucky break. Because here's the truth, opportunity doesn't knock, it doesn't show up wrapped in gold, it doesn't introduce itself politely, and it sure as hell doesn't wait for you to be ready. The men who win in this world don't wait for chances, they make them. While everyone else stands still waiting for something to happen, the few who rise are the ones who move. They build when they don't have the tools, they fight when they don't have the odds, they create when nothing exists. You've been told your whole life, be patient, wait for your moment. No, your moment isn't coming. Nobody's sending it. Nobody's delivering it. You have to take it. The truth is, life doesn't reward the patient. It rewards the relentless. It rewards the bold. It rewards the man who grabs destiny by the throat and says, "You're mine." You want an opportunity? Build it. You want a door? Create it. You want a break? Take it. Most men spend their whole lives waiting for connections, waiting for the right time, waiting for motivation, waiting for luck. And while they wait, another man, hungrier, faster, sharper, walks in and takes everything they were praying for. That's the reality. Life doesn't care about your waiting. It doesn't care how badly you want it. It only cares about what you do. Look around you. The world is filled with dreamers, but very few builders. Dreamers talk, builders act, dreamers hope, builders create. And you know what's funny? The dreamers always look up to the builders as if the builders were lucky, but luck has nothing to do with it. Builders create their own luck. They make so many moves, take so many shots, fail so many times that eventually one of them lands. And the world calls it luck, but the truth is, it was just relentless action. You see, waiting is death. G is decay. Waiting is slow suicide for potential. Every second you wait, you lose ground. Every minute you hesitate, someone else is executing. Every day you dream, someone else is building your dream before you. You want to know the difference between winners and everyone else? The winners don't need a green light, they go anyway. The winners don't need permission, they act anyway. The winners don't need opportunity, they build opportunity. Let me tell you something real. You could take away a true winner's money, his resources, his connections, throw him in a pit, and he'll still rise again. Because his strength doesn't come from what he has, it comes from what he creates. That's the fire most people lack. They think opportunity is something you find. It's not. Opportunity is something you forge. It's built from failure, carved from pressure, and fueled by obsession. You say you're waiting for the right time. There is no right time. The right time was yesterday. The second best time is now. Because every moment you wait for perfect, the world moves on without you. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to hand you your dream. Nobody's giving you permission. You want to eat, you hunt. You want to win, you fight. You want to rise, you build. And when you do, when you finally stop waiting and start creating, you realize something powerful. You never needed opportunity. You were the opportunity. You were the weapon. You were the fire. That's the mindset of the few who make it. They don't wait for doors to open. They kick them down. They don't wait for chances. They create chaos and turn it into opportunity. They don't wait for luck. They make luck obsolete. You can spend your life being a spectator, clapping for men who took what you wanted, or you can decide to step onto the field. Because the truth is, there's no shortage of opportunity. In this world, there's just a shortage of men willing to go out and make them. So ask yourself, how long will you keep waiting? How long will you keep pretending that someday will come? Because someday isn't real. Someday is a lie you tell yourself to feel better about inaction. The clock's ticking, the world's moving. Every minute you wait is a minute stolen from your legacy. Stop waiting for opportunity. Be the opportunity. You think the world owes you something? Think again. The world doesn't care about your plans. The world doesn't care about your excuses. The world doesn't care about how hard you tried. It only cares about results, execution, action, movement. Most men spend their lives wishing and hoping, wishing someone would notice them, hoping someone would help them, waiting for the right time to arrive. And the sad truth, that time never comes. If you want results, you don't wait, you act. Opportunities aren't gifts. They're forged in fire. They're built from sweat, from risk, from relentless persistence. Every minute you sit waiting is a minute someone else is building, creating, seizing. Every second you hesitate, the man who wanted it less than you is moving faster, stronger, smarter, and he's taking what you wanted because he refused to wait. You see, waiting is weakness, hesitation is surrender, and comfort is a slow death for ambition. The men who rise don't pray for opportunity, they make it. They bend the world to their will. They create solutions when there are none. They see a wall and turn it into a doorway. They see a dead end and make it a path forward. Think about every empire, every legendary rise, every name you respect. Do you think they waited for someone to hand them a chance? Do you think they asked politely, "Can I have an opportunity?" No, they made it. They forced it. They built it. They fought for it, and the world had no choice but to respect it. You want to create opportunity? Start small. Start now. Turn your ideas into action. Turn your plan into execution. Turn your excuses into fuel, because action is the only language the world understands. You want to get noticed? Then do what no one else is willing to do. Work while they sleep. Grind while they rest. Build while they complain. Create when the world says you can't. That's how opportunity is born. Not by waiting, not by hoping, but by moving when nobody else will. The moment you stop waiting is the moment you step into power, because waiting is weakness. Waiting is surrender. Waiting is allowing life to pass while you stand still, and that's a fate the strong refuse. Opportunity is not a gift. Opportunity is a battlefield, and the strongest men survive it. The smartest men conquer it. The relentless men create it. Do you think billionaires waited for someone to give them a chance? They created the chance. Do you think great leaders waited for the world to hand them a platform? They made the platform. Do you think warriors in history waited for permission to strike? They seized it. And here's the brutal truth. The second you stop waiting, you become untouchable, because now you are no longer a victim. Now you are a creator. Now you are a force. Now you are moving while everyone else hesitates. That is the edge. That is the difference. That is power. The world will try to stop you. The doubters will scream. The critics will laugh. The comfort addicted will say you're reckless. Let them. Their noise is meaningless. What matters is your execution, your drive, your refusal to wait. Execution beats intention every single time. Action destroys hesitation. Movement breaks barriers. If you want something, don't wait for it. Build it, create it, force it into existence. This is the mindset of kings, warriors, and conquerors. They don't wait. They act. They move. They create. Every obstacle is an opportunity in disguise. Every rejection is a stepping stone. Every no is a push to innovate. Every failure is proof you're moving, creating, evolving. So stop waiting for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is a myth. The perfect moment will never arrive. The perfect moment is invented by the weak to justify their hesitation. Real men don't wait. They act, they build, they create. They take what they want and force reality to bend around them. You want results? Then stop complaining, stop wishing, stop waiting, stop hoping. Move, create, dominate. Force the world to acknowledge you, because only men who act shape reality. Your mission is simple. Take charge of your life. Take charge of your destiny. Take charge of your time. Take charge of your opportunities. Waiting is over. Hesitation is over. Excuses are over. From this moment, you are not a spectator. You are a creator. You are a warrior. You are a builder. You are the storm that moves when others sleep. You are the force that shapes your own reality. Because life doesn't hand out chances. Life doesn't care. Life doesn't wait. Only the men who move, create, and conquer get what they want. So ask yourself, are you waiting to be lucky, or are you ready to take? This is it, the moment of truth. Every man has the same 24 hours. Every man has the same world around him. Every man faces obstacles, setbacks, and doubts. The difference: one man waits, the other creates. Waiting is the path to irrelevance. Waiting is how dreams die in your chest. Waiting is how men who could have ruled end up invisible, forgotten, lost in the noise of those who acted. You can sit there and hope someone will notice you. You can sit there and pray for a chance. You can sit there and dream that the perfect opportunity will come knocking. Or you can rise right now. Opportunities aren't found. They're made. They're forged from sweat, from risk, from courage. They're built from sleepless nights, missed comforts, and relentless action. Every time you take roll. Instead of waiting, you declare one simple truth to the universe. I am not a man who waits. I am a man who moves. I am a man who creates. I am unstoppable. The world will push back. Doubters will scream. Competitors will try to stop you. Obstacles will rise like mountains in your path. Good, let them. Because the stronger you are, the more resistance you face. The bigger your creation, the louder the pushback. The greater your rise, the harsher the storm. And here's the brutal reality. The storm doesn't care about your excuses. The world doesn't bend for your feelings. The universe doesn't wait for you to feel ready. So you get two choices. Choice one, bow to the storm. Wait, hesitate, complain. Watch everyone else move while you stay frozen. Die average, unnoticed, unfulfilled. Choice two, step into the storm. Take charge. Create what doesn't exist. Build your empire from nothing. Move while everyone else waits. Become the man who others watch in awe because he refused to wait. The man who creates his own opportunities is untouchable. He is unstoppable. He is feared, respected, and remembered because he doesn't wait for permission. He doesn't wait for luck. He doesn't wait for validation. He makes it happen. Look around you. The winners you admire didn't wait. They didn't complain about their resources. They didn't blame circumstances. They created, they executed, they conquered, and the world bowed to them because they refused to wait. You can be that man too. Every door that stays closed is an opportunity to build your own. Every no is a signal to push harder. Every failure is a blueprint to get better. Every setback is fuel. This is how the great ones rise. This is how empires are built. This is how legacies are written. And the second you step into that mindset, the second you decide you won't wait anymore, the second you start creating relentlessly, you become a force the world cannot ignore. Because here's the truth, waiting is safe, creating is dangerous, but danger breeds power, danger breeds growth, danger separates the men from the boys. Take charge, build, create, move, fail, rise, repeat. Do not wait for permission. Do not wait for luck. Do not wait for circumstances. Do not wait for someone to hand you what you deserve. Take it, force it, own it. And when you do, the world bends. Opportunities appear not because luck chose you, but because your relentless action carved a path where none existed. That's the power of the man who refuses to wait. That's the power of the man who creates his own opportunities. That's the power of you, if you choose it. So I'm asking you now, stop sitting, stop wishing, stop hoping, stop waiting. Stand, move, build, take, create, dominate. Because life doesn't wait, opportunity doesn't wait, and neither should you. Be the storm, be the force, be the creator, be the man who doesn't wait. Take charge, build your opportunity, create your legacy, own your life. Smash that like button, subscribe for more, and comment, Wachi, take charge. If you're ready to stop waiting and start creating today,